Welcome to Online English class. This is Level 1, Lesson number 6, Part 3. Today we're going to work on Unit 7, Lesson D. You are probably watching this video between April 22nd and May 6th. This video was filmed on April 19th. Alright, let's start Lesson D. Lesson D is on page 90. So let's look at this picture. What's going on in this picture? Alright, so we have 3 people at a grocery store. This person is wearing a shirt that says Save More Supermarket. So we know this person works at the grocery store, at Save More Supermarket. And we have 2 people who look like they're shopping. There's food here, so we know it's a grocery store, and it looks like they're going to pay money. So, let's read the story. Regular customers. Regular means somebody goes to a place a lot. So regular customers are people who go to this store a lot. So I'm guessing these 2 people go to the store a lot. They're regular customers. Shirley and Dan are regular customers at Save More Supermarket. They go to Save More 3 or 4 times a week. The cashiers and stock clerks at Save More know them and like them. There are fruit and vegetables, meat and fish, and cookies and cakes in the supermarket. But today, Shirley and Dan are buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. There is one problem. The total is $16.75. They only have a $10 bill, 5 $1 bills, and 3 quarters. Alright, that was a lot of information. So let's see. Let's talk about cashiers. Cashier. Oh, sorry. The word cashier is right here. A cashier is where you pay money. It's the person who scans your items. The cashier is the person who sells you food. They scan your items. They tell you how much money to pay. So they scan your items and then they tell you the total cost of your groceries. That is a cashier. Now let's talk about stock clerk. A stock clerk is the person who puts items on shelves. So the stock clerk is the person who puts all of the food onto the shelves at grocery stores. All right. Now let's look at what they are buying. Let's make a list. A list of what they are buying. A list of what Shirley and Dan are buying. So let's make a list of what Shirley and Dan are buying. Today, Shirley and Dan are buying apples, bananas, they're buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. Okay. The total is $16.75. All right? So they're talking to the cashier. This lady is the cashier. Okay? The total, according to the cashier, is $16.75. That's the cost of the apples, the bananas, the bread, and the cheese. All of this together is $16.75. But they only have a $10 bill, five $1 bills, and 3 quarters. All right, so let's do some math. We have a $10 bill, one $10 bill, 5 $1 bills. And 3 quarters. A quarter is 25 cents. So they have one $10 bill, 5 $1 bills, right? Yeah. This is supposed to be a 1 then, okay? And 3 quarters. So how many $10 bills do they have? They have one $10 bill. How many $1 bills do they have? They have 5 $1 bills. And how many quarters do they have? They have 3 quarters. So let's see how much money they have in total. They have $10. So they have 1 $10 bills. They have 5 $1 bills. And they have 3 quarters, okay? The $10 bill is worth $10 and they have 1. The $1 bill is worth $1 and they have 5. The quarter is worth 25 cents. 25 cents and they have 3. Okay? So this is $10. 10 times 1 is $10. 1 times 5 is $5. 25 cents times 3 is 75 cents. So let's see. 10 plus 5 plus 75 cents equals. So how much money do they have total from $10? And how much money do they have from one $10 bill, 5 $1 bills, and 25 and 3 quarters, sorry. So it's 10 plus 5 plus 75 cents is $15.75. $15.75. This is how much money they have. Oh, I wrote all over the book. Okay, let's see. We have 5 questions. Let's answer yes or no. 1. This story is about regular customers at a restaurant. Where is my marker? Okay. This story is about regular customers at a restaurant. Is this about a restaurant? No, it's not. So no. 2. Shirley and Dan go to Save More 3 or 4 times a day. 3 or 4 times a day. Do they go 3 or 4 times a day? No, they go 3 or 4 times a week. 3. The cashiers and stock clerks know them. The cashiers and stock clerks at Save More know them. Okay, yes. 4. Shirley and Dan are buying meat and fish. But today, Shirley and Dan are buying apples, bananas, bread, and cheese. Is there anything about meat or fish? No. 5. Shirley and Dan have $16. Okay, so we counted the money earlier, and it says they only have $15.75. So they do not have $16. How much money do Shirley and Dan have? They have 1 $10 bill, 5 $1 bills, and 3 quarters. for a total of $15.75. So they have $15.75. How many quarters do they have? They have 3 quarters. How much more money do they need? Okay, so this question, how much more money do they need? Well, they need to pay the total, and the total cost is $16.75. So they need $16. They need to pay $16.75. And they have $15.75. So they still need $1. They need $1. They need $1 to pay the total. All right, so let's look on page 91. On page 91, we have money. We're going to write the names of the money and how much each one is worth, how much money it actually is. So number 1 is a penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. Or we can write it like this, with the dollar sign, $0 and 1 cent. So we can write this sign, which is the cent sign. It says 1 cent. And if we use the dollar sign, it's $0.01 cents. So this means 1 cent, a penny. This is a nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. We can write 5 cents with the cent sign, or we can write it like $0.05. This is a dime. We call this a dime. A dime is 10 cents. $0.10. This is a quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. Or we can say it's $0.25. This is a half dollar. A half dollar is 50 cents. Or $0.50. Nobody uses this. I have never seen this before. I don't think I've ever seen a half dollar before. Nobody uses this coin. Okay? So this is a $1 bill. And of course, a $1 bill is worth $1. This is a $5 bill. It's worth $5. And then this is a $10 bill and a $20 bill. This is a... There's no word for this. Well, where's the word for this? A check, there it is. This is called a check. A check is for money from your bank account. So you can write a check and give it to someone and you're giving them money. Or if you go to work, sometimes you will get a check. And then this is how you get paid. So you give the check to your bank. Okay, number 11 is a credit card. And number 12 is a debit card. So these are, ooh, smudge. So these are cards for your bank accounts. But today, we're going to learn how to count money So we're going to learn how to use coins and cash for counting money. Let's talk about coins first. Coin. A coin is this. These are coins. Coins are made of metal. Let me find some coin. Okay. These are coins, okay? And this, the paper, we call this a bill. Okay? So the coin is the small metal money is coins. These are coins. The bills are the paper. Coins and bills together, we call them cash. Okay, so coins are the small metal money. Bills are the paper money. These are bills. And cash is coins and bills. So cash is the coin money and the paper money. So sometimes you'll hear people say cash or card. Cash or card. Or sometimes you see people say cash only. So they only take money from bills and coins. They don't take cards. That's what cash only means. All right, so let's count money. Oh, and so we call this $1, right? We say this is $1. We can also say $1. It's just a different way of saying this. $1 or $1. It's the same. So this is $10. Whoops. We say $10 or we say $10. $1, $1. $10, $10. All right, so let's say I have 3/4, 2 nickels, and 6 pennies. Now this sentence right here is a list. See? 3/4, 2 nickels, and 6 pennies. This is like when I say I have apples, oranges, and bananas. It's a list. This is a list. It's a list of money that I have. So I have 3/4, 2 nickels, and 6 pennies. I don't have any coins on me. Okay, so how much money do I have? How much money do I have? Well, let's start with this, 3/4. What's a quarter? This is a quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents, or $0.25. So a quarter is $0.25. Okay? And I have 3 of them. So we can multiply, we can times. So how much is 3/4? 3/4 is 75 cents. Okay? I also have 2 nickels. Now what's a nickel? This is a nickel. A nickel is 5 cents. $0.05. A nickel is worth $0.05. A nickel is worth 5 cents. And how many do I have? I have 2 nickels. All right, 2 times 5 is 10. So I have 10 cents from nickels, and I have 75 cents from quarters, and now we have pennies. A penny is worth 1 cent. 1 cent here, or $0.01. How many pennies do I have? I have 6 pennies. So we say, how many pennies do I have? Because you can count pennies. These are pennies, and you can count them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pennies. 1 times 6 equals 6. So how much money do I have in total? I have 75 cents from quarters, 10 cents from nickels, and 6 cents from pennies. So we have 75 plus 10 plus 6 equals, 75 plus 10 is 85, plus 6 is 91. I have 91 cents. So we can write 91 cents like $0.91. I have $0.91. Or we can write it like I have 91 cents. And that is how you count money. This is the vocabulary for how you count money. We use times. So 5 cents times 2 equals 10 cents. And we say 75 cents plus 10 cents plus 6 cents equals 91 cents. Thanks for watching.